Hello guys, this is Indibil. Welcome. We're just starting a new save on Roguetech, which is a total conversion mode on HBS Battletech. It tries to reflect better the rules of the tabletop game. So without much further ado, I'd assume you know the basics. Otherwise, just let's say we're in a universe where mechs are the pinnacle of warfare systems. So we start on a pretty much derelict ship which has to go lots of repairs. We usually do the repairs for engineering. I'll get in more depth through it, but for the moment being, we would just want to start working on repaired powered conduits because we pretty much want to get a second mech bay up as soon as possible to get two mechs repaired at once. I've started with the veteran option and mercenary, so we're at the outreach. Which means we also are in a planet which is 2.5, I think, as course difficulty by default, which means we're quite out of our depth. But with the bushwhacker we get in one day, we might be able to do one thing or two depending on how. Oops, sorry, didn't meant to get into the 5-star this quick, but it's all good. Depending on the bushwhacker we get, it might be doable to stay for a quick mission. So without much further ado, we just drop a small laser into the 5-starter because I'm just not confident with the amount of ammo we have right now, especially on the legs. So we hopefully can't get it to this way. We can't get it to be completed in one day. 2 days. Well, if it's 2 days, I might want to just crank it a bit back. If I do this, it's still 2 days. So 2 days it is. I'll be good. The bushwhacker is pretty much going to be our night fighter. So we very much want to refit it. And might as well start. We lose a bit of firepower dropping the small laser, but it's all okay. The 5-star, as you saw, comes with Ender and the Beagle, which are all quite good things for scout, so he'll mainly be out there scouting. We also got a Javelin. It hasn't got much, not even systems in the cockpit. It's SRM Javelin. It could be workable. We also got a Withward, which comes with a pretty decent hardpoint distribution, so we're probably going to keep with this one for a while. It comes with 3 mediums and 2 LRMs, if I'm not wrong. This is the mech we're probably going to have more on the back. Nothing much in the way of structure, so hopefully the things we find will go into that. We have a commander with pretty good systems. It's got Artemis, it's got Endo and Ferro. It also has an SRM streak and SRM ammo for the SRM6. So most likely what I'm going to do is strip the Javelin of some of its systems to put him here and have this as our first spare mech. And last but not least, we do have a Vulcan with Ender, which is the one which comes with double heatsinks. This one should be the one which gives us the most damage output, but I think the way it's set now, yeah, we're not doing much in the set of damage. It's got a large pulse, a medium pulse, a flamer, and a machine gun, I think, so it's pretty much all over the place. It comes with a lot of jump jets, so it doesn't have much in the way of armor either. Actually, none of the mechs we've seen this far come with armor I'd find acceptable to just dive into a mission in a 2.5 planet. So we just wait for the day, see which bushwhacker we get. Hopefully it's one of the good ones. If so, we stay here. If not, we just move. Gauntlet 10A could be good, could be... I think it doesn't bring much in census. Just let's see. Yeah, it's all pretty basic on the census sense. It's an Omni, which is good, but comes with Advanced Mask as his perk. I think this one you could combine a mask with the Supercharger. Comes with Ferro and an Endo and a Light Engine. We've got the Supercharger already in, and comes with Bolton and Advanced Optic, which means it'll be quite accurate. Light PPC, MMLs, another light PPC, another MML. So yeah, we want to get this thing the bits targeting gear we have, and just use it to wreck things from distance, as it's going to be our most devastating mech for a while. This being said, I still don't feel comfortable staying in a 2.5 planet, even though we have some 1.5 battles, but we have no C3, no ECM, so we just start moving away, and we want to get... we've got pretty decent planets, not very far. Sorry, I haven't really looked at them, but yeah, we have in 12 days travel we can go to Devil's Rock, for example. It's a one school planet, so it's better than when we are right now, and we keep working on the refit of our mechs. As I said, I want better armor on my frontliner, so that'll be the first thing we do. We just keep working here and get better armor everywhere. 60 on the legs will be okay. Okay-ish. So we have 5 more to go. I guess we drop a bit on the center and get to 65 on the legs. This way I'll feel quite more comfortable. We drop it a bit more. That's way better. We're at full armor on the back. We're a bit low on the front, but that's much better than when we had what we had for starters. So we keep working on this on our way to the new planet. Roguetech Treadnought, sorry, also comes with the ability to command tanks, and I hadn't looked at what we have. We have a Galleon 200, which is a medium laser, two machines guns tank. Not good, but it'll do for starting mech, starting tank. Sorry. So we could rework a bit the gauntlet, as it's an omni mech and it's not going to take as much time as the others, especially getting rid of case 2 on this side torso and just put all the ammo we have for the MMLs on the sides, so we're able to just use this Spartan to get better ammo on places where we want to have more armor, sorry. So 110, and yeah, that pretty much is it. We drop it to 155 on the front. The advanced optics will come in handy, and it's only 3 more days until we have this. That's the advantage of having Omnis. Omnis are mechs which are quite faster to refit, but come with the disadvantage of not being able to swap the engine or the core you have in the mech. On the other hand, they come with pretty free distribution on the weapon system hard points you have, so they're quite good to have, and we pretty much like having them around. Next, I think I'm going to refit the Vulcan a little bit, just dropping jam jets and working at least for the 4 days we have until we reach our destination. Oops, not the not the pulse, even though we could, but let's see what this brings, where this brings us. That's still way too low. Where are we on hit distribution? Yeah, our alphas is still way lower, so we still can use the time we have to just walk a bit, get to 100 on the front, 85 on the sides. This should allow us to get better arm and leg armor, and from there, well, this will still be not acceptable at all, so 70 might be better, and to go 70 we have to drop a bit of back armor, and it's going to be 8 days to rework this thing. We want to put the double hit sink also on the center. That might be better done later on, as this already takes 8 days, so we're probably just going to drop on our first mission without the Vulcan. I'll be okay though. We have 4 days to travel. In 1 day we get the upgrade, the repaired powered conduits. We don't want the Solaris license right now, but having a 5-starter is also very good, because it means we can enter with him on the Solaris circuit. We get straight to Mech Bay 2 because we can, and we should. Having the double mech bay from the get-go is the best way to, in my opinion, to just go on the way of setup. We're going to work later on other things, but we pretty much want to get as much repairs going as possible. So already Devil's Rock, we got a capture base with very good salvage, but we got recoveries, and that's, yeah, excellent for us. So payroll is always good, means there usually is only one objective to get into. So without much further ado, we get the guys in, and I actually haven't set my pilot, so we have to sorry about it, we have to get back for a moment and just work a bit on the skill distribution. We got Arbiter, we got Indivil, which is our commander, Jiangxi. I will start working with her later. We also have Mummy Bear, who's got experience. We have 3 pilots right now, so we also want Witness. And we need someone. For the moment being, I'm just using the pilots which can pilot both mechs and vehicles, because I want them to be as versatile as possible, but Paradise doesn't have the experience to get on for tactics, so I guess it's Smirk. Yeah, it's either Smirk or Giza, so I guess we go with a Smirk. And bear in mind that Smirk will have to work quite heavily. Will be a mech pilot only. So we get back into mech selection and tanks. We get Arbiter on the gauntlet. Our commander, for the moment being, will just go on some scout. We've started with the veteran option and we've made him a loner, which means he is going to be... Whoa, I thought we had upgraded 5. Yeah, we have Witness here. Sorry, what's going on the quirks our commander has? He's an assassin as well, and later on we want to get him on a mech which has plenty of battle computers and pinpoint damage to just go on the cockpits, try offensive push around and get him to work on being the killer. I think we don't have... Actually, yeah, I think we have 1 pilot, which is Lucky. Lucky is a very good trait for having a rack pilot. So with that pilot, which I think is Mummy Bear, we're going to work pretty hard on the getting a rack mech set up. But other than that, I usually do enjoy playing a lot with a lot of skirmishes, brawlers, as you want to name them, mechs which gain, and try to just go into the thick of the battle. I'm not much of a scout type composition, so yeah, that didn't take much. We're into
Command interface initiated.
The mission now. Treadnought also brings us the ability to just drop wherever we want, as long as there are no enemies in the vicinity. So we very much want to take profit from it. Okay, we think it's going to be more heavily armored than we first thought. Oh, it's this map. I very much like this map, actually. So we try and drop at one of these secluded points we have around. We've dropped with no allies right now, which is okay. So let's see. Yeah, sorry about this, it usually takes a while, but here we are. We start moving in. We might want to pull out later. Galleon will scout a bit for this. And we already see contact. We've got Centurion, periphery refit, a swordsman, which would be good because this one brings quite some good systems for melee usually. So we let them move. Swordsman just send some missile and direct damage. I don't think we have the... Oh, we do have quite good sensors. They probably don't bring much in the way of stealth systems, ACM, whatever. We got the Thunder MMLs. We're going to just drop 14 mines, probably on the Centurion, but the Swordsman strikes me as the most dangerous one we have here. And I'm only seeing 2 mechs, and it could well be that we're only facing 2 mechs here. So we're just playing safe. We'll take our chances, we'll go slowly. We have a 20% on the Centurion, we start peppering him. The CM3A is a periphery refit, so it won't bring much in the way of weapon systems or stealth systems that we want. So we just take it easy right now. We scoot around, we keep hidden, and we let these mines do our work. Because we want to keep as much salvage intact as we can. One of the ways to get this going is just keep more parts intact. It's just pepper that swordsman with mines, get him to lose all the armor it has on its legs, and get the maximum salvage from here. I know it's not much, one might say it's not the most brave thing to do, but we're not here to be brave, we're here to just get... Yeah, you don't have no sensors this round, so... Talk to me. Our commander just moves around. Waiting on you, Commander. The Galleon also gets up to somewhere where he's in cover, so the indirect fire from the swordsman doesn't get him too much damage, but he went for the commander and missed anyway. So, Gauntlet gets back in and keeps working on our friend the swordsman. How can I help? This way, even though it is quite boring, we'll get minimal repairs, and we'll be able to... Yeah, no, we want to drop on the swordsman.
Ready to get it on.
And we will be able to get the most salvage out of this one. We went with a 625 salvage composition. If we didn't have as much salvage, I'd probably gain start pushing them, but we really want them to just open their legs and give us as much salvage as possible.
Talk to me.
So we keep doing our thing.
Commander?
We let them... You actually
Commander?
are going to wait now, Arbiter, as I don't want to get the access to the base full of mines. So we're going to wait to see if the swordsman just scoots around to the other side, where he's been getting the most damage. And we keep shooting the Centurion because we can.
Waiting on you, Commander.
You, on the other hand, you get back into cover. And we just see what the swordsman does. Yeah, he's not gone for
I'm your spaniel.
the point where he was. We do have a direct shot on him, but I don't want to, so I'm going to hide again.
Rolling.
And we keep throwing mines in this zone. Hopefully this way the Centurion gets as much damage as possible before engaging.
Got your back.
And the Commando, we pull this way, making them think we're going to approach from here.
Good to go.
They hopefully take our bait and get back into the minefield, because
Got it. Max speed.
I'm not
no
keen
shooting.
on destroying my salvage, and this is going to be... Yeah, he got back in. That's excellent. Means the Whitworth
Order.
can stay here and pepper the Centurion another time.
It's go time.
Centurion moves around. He's already open. Gauntlet stays calm. And yeah, you pretty much are also open on the leg. So we keep throwing mines there.
How can I help?
The other mechs can't keep moving because we don't want them to be without evasion. It's only our
Roger.
indirect fire
I hear ya.
pilots which just stay put. So,
I await your
who
command.
goes now? The Gauntlet it is, so
Onward.
we'll keep throwing mines here
Engaging.
because the swordsman is about to get open. Centurion does himself plenty of damage. Whitworth has very good chances on him, so we keep going. We hit some on the leg.
That hit something good.
You should also be open already. Or haven't you moved? Perhaps he hasn't moved much. Yeah, he has.
Talk to me.
That's good.
Accelerating to max.
Sorry for the indirect approach on this one, but we do need the best, the safest ways right now. We don't have much
Waiting on you,
for
Commander.
accuracy,
Pedal
so
to the metal.
a mission in which we outnumber the enemy and where we can
Ready for orders.
just work our way like this.
Take the shot.
It's too good to pass up, so yeah, we just keep it like this. Let them destroy themselves. Yeah, that's one leg of the Centurion already. You keep scooting back. I should probably look
Got
if...
your back.
No, I don't think
Roger.
anyone here brings jamjets,
What can I do for
so
you?
we'll probably have to send the
Go when you're
galleon on a Y to get
What's up, boss?
to get where we want to go anyway. So Whitworth can and will hit the Centurion to just make him fall. We get some on his leg. We shouldn't have much. Yeah, that's just 5 more needed. So next time he moves, he's just going to get both his legs out. We only got 8 thunder lefts. We might as well change. Well, we drop the other mine we have because we have it. Swordsman
I
hopefully
need a calibration on my targeting system. I'm out of LRM.
also destroys his leg before we move in. And yeah, this is pretty much the safest way we could go with this. He even moves, so it's only 3 damage we have to do, but I think it's on the other leg, so
Talk to me.
we'll just let him move. We
Ready to
won't
run.
be going in yet.
I'm receiving you.
Gauntlet now has EMPs, so we start
I'm walking here.
approaching a bit. You won't have much on the legs.
Affirmative.
Just throw the EMPs.
Waiting for orders.
Firestarter also approaches,
Commander.
and with you we wait because we want to see. Yeah, Swordsman also is lagged.
I hear you.
Tank can probably start closing in,
I read you, Commander. Moving out. Receiving you.
and with you we want to get the Swordsman to the ground. Yeah, to the ground you go. You have like 1 structure left on the other leg. You
Yeah, Commander.
really didn't.
Moving out.
So what's this? Not just to next turn he just opens himself up.
Waiting for orders.
So we just go for this leg. We might hit it. There's not much danger
Standing by.
in doing it. Again, we might hit
Target
it.
confirmed.
We actually hit 1. We've got 1 left.
Waiting on you, Commander.
So Galleon stays put.
Resting my mech.
You get up and move a bit and get the other leg up. Yeah, you're done. And you should also be done. You got 2 damage, but that's okay. We'll just wait for the turn here.
Watching my heat gauge.
We want you to just blow yourself. And yeah,
I'm ready.
I know, not the most noble thing to do, but this is business. And okay, we got plenty of mines, but the good news is I didn't take all the jamjets out of the okay, you can Castle, you can wait, you can jump. Oh, it's going to take a while if we go this way. So We just move around here, see if it's safe. It is. Commander stays put. With the tank, we're just going in the right way, and we're actually... So, who's able to see the mines? No one, apparently, not any longer. So, not much full damage going. We want to, yeah, move the other side to avoid mines. We just stay put. We don't want to get
Position confirmed.
damage. We'll have to repair. So, I think time has come for you to gain. We hopefully, yeah, we didn't send mines
I'm gonna sit tight and cool off
this
here.
far back, so it's just the tank who goes in. Why I'm sending the tank? Because for the moment being, tanks just have free ammo repair for now, so this way we get the least downtime possible, and this also allow us to just get the most salvage out of the mission. Had we gone for 2 salvage, I wouldn't have cared at all to get in and get close with what we had here, but yeah, we've got both mechs were primitive, so we're taking the core, obviously, because that's one of the most valuable things we have around. Reinforced should be coming from the swordsman as well. We get it. Not much more. As for valuable stuff, we don't even have, yeah, inner combustion or whatever, so we just picked 3 parts of the swordsman. We pick machine gun lights would be a thing, but I think we actually take the core 135 and sell it. So we get more random picks, we get most of it of what we had around anyway. We get 2 Centurion parts, obviously there's 3 Swordsman parts I took, an AC5, an LRM5, a medium laser, 2 machine gun lights, mining drill, which is a melee weapon, it's okay, rocket 15, 2 packs, armor, primitive can go, the 135 can go, the 200 we keep around just in case we have to do something with one of our mechs. Primitive firing control system can go. We get 3 heatsinks, primitive cockpits, sensor primitive, single heatsink coolings can go. We get ammo for the light machine gun, which is good, and a bin of LRM ammo. So I know, as I've already said, this wasn't the most honorable thing to do on this mission, but if I only get 2 mechs on the up for, and I've worked, negotiated for as high salvage as we had, that's obviously where I'm going to go. The little downtime also allows us to do more reworks on our mechs. Yeah, this will be just one day, and it was on the Whitworth anyway, so we probably want to stop it, knowing that the Whitworth has sustained damage, because we very much want to just do a small refit on the thing, and this way we get probably one less day of downtime. So with what we get rid of your jam jets, because, quite frankly, we need the ammo. There's no ifs and buts around it. We need the armor. We need someone who can get in, and my friend, I think you're going to be it, because as soon as we have more systems, we'll be probably getting rid of your LRM tubes or just getting them somewhere else, but you are one of our most armored mechs, and I want to get work done here. So it's going to take some 4 days for the it was to be repaired after, but it's okay because we get the Vulcan back in 4 days, which also means we'll have 1 day mostly. Yeah, we get 1 day in which we can. Actually, the Whitworth will be back in time, and we can start working as well on the Javelin. We haven't seen what we bring inside. So, plenty of jump jets as well, which we quite simply don't want. You only got 12 bins of 12 tubes of SRMs, so we probably could do something about this, but we won't. We just bring a bit of front armor down and get some more much needed structure in the legs. We can probably lower the back one a bit. So, oops, sorry, I thought I was just lowering step by step with shift when I wasn't. So this way we have our refits ordered up and we can keep going. 2, 3. Okay, got our first flashpoint inserted. We go, yeah, Whitworth on top, which means the 3 more days can go. Mech Bay 2 is complete, and now we want the repair harness, the auto machine, to get the second repair bay to work at 100%. So it's just 1 more day. Here we have it, and it's all good and dandy. We can get into the second recovery, which I don't think will be as easy as this one was, but we get the commando out and bring the Vulcan in, just because I also want to work on the commando a bit. I might actually just tear it apart for pieces, but for the moment being, this is what we have. We get into the other recovery. In this recovery, it's the recover data one, so sometimes in this one you get also a recover personnel option. There might be 2 spots to step in, which means 2 lances. This could get a bit out of hand if we have a 2 position mechs. We still don't have much as for weapon systems going, so just wait and see. Who knows? Maybe we also have a quite easy and simple recovery here, but I very much doubted it. This one usually is quite a brawl. So let's see which map we draw for the recovery as well. Yeah, we got 2 facilities. So, and we very much get the same map, which means we drop on the same place, because that's a pretty good stop to drop anyway. And we just move around and see what we have as a position.
I like it here.
So,
It's
gauntlet,
lush.
come on, just moves with wolf,
Position confirmed.
and yeah, we pretty much keep it nice and simple now. We don't want to get very much further in until we see what we have. So, here we are. What do these lions bring? Swordsman, blackjack, an omni blackjack. This is awesome. 5-starter age. That's what we see.
Waiting for orders.
So, start doing your magic, Mr. Thunder.
Loaded.
We bring the thunder in. We're going to try and stay away from
I've got
the
your
zone in which they can see us. We'll get in here. We might want to try to lure them in. We see a locust, I think. Yeah.
What's up, boss?
So we keep going. They haven't much going around for indirect fire for the moment being. That might change. Yeah, that was like 10-15 LRMs coming from the outskirts. We still don't know. Swordsman starts getting damaged, and we pretty much enjoy him doing it. So Galleon gets here just to get a bit more proximity sensors on these things, and with Worth just keeps walking,
On my way.
and we look if and where we do have some chance, but these were too low and not worth the hassle. They either
Got something you want done?
have moved around a bit and not done much, or we really don't have 2 full lances, which is good. We're only seeing 4. We know there's
Talk to me.
some other stuff going because we've received some
Roger that.
LRMs from someone who we haven't seen yet. That's Tom 17. Yeah, that's the some mines as well. So
Waiting for orders.
this could get bad for us. But we do have PPCs. I guess PPCs could clear the ground when we need
Location
it.
confirmed.
And it was the fire starter who saw the mines. So
I'm your spaniel.
anyway, we
Onward.
keep working on our friend the swordsman, because hopefully
What?
Lydens don't bring
What can I do for you?
the periphery one. No, I'm trying to remember where the mines were. I think this was... no, it wasn't free, but we only triggered 2 of them. It's a pity because, oops, we see something else. You were a Vulcan. That's the 15 tubes we had last time. That's the mines again, I think.
Commander?
So, fire starter, get in to see where the mines are. Yeah. We got quite some mines going up, which quite frankly brings me to the point of just wanting to get in with pulse damage and start working on them, but I might actually go for a white flank with the Vulcan. White as in very white. You'll see it.
Standing by.
So, Gauntlet really wants to get back before we get trapped in here, and keep dropping mines here, because quite frankly the Swordsman and the Omni are the best options we have, and the opposition quite likes staying around here. 15 tubes, get back in. Galleon is pretty much cut out from the rest of Armex, though it was could start working on the Hunter if we have some decent chances. Might as well, why
Waiting
not?
on you, Commander.
And the Galleon just moves a bit.
No sweat.
Yeah, he was pretty much into the zone, but what can you do? Swordsman is already open.
Good to go.
Fire starter might want to start jumping around. Okay, we see
Minor
one
damage, Commander. Nothing to see here.
that was throwing the mines on us, probably is Link. No, a Hornet.
I'm here.
So you're going to stay put and keep dropping mines here, because we also have 521 salvage, thing like this. That's the Valkyrie who's throwing, I think it's a Valkyrie. So we do have the 8 max, not the 2 full lances. Vulcan keeps moving around. At some point Vulcan gets in, the opposition Vulcan anyway. So we do have no direct sight, we're pretty much fresh with you. So it's 14s that we want to keep going. Yeah, I think it's the Valkyrie, so we might as well throw a couple mines in this zone, general zone here, and later on do the same approach strategy we did. But for the moment being, I'm just keen to get the Swordsman out of the game. We got, yeah, a critical on the leg. Whoops! And yeah, the Omni just saw our Vulcan. So, light tank, what can we do here? We can probably draw all of them in. Hopefully, yeah. Well, we had some mines, but this sends a message and we get all of them. They start pulling towards our galleon. As I already said, the galleon is not much needed when it comes to what we have here. Latch pulls didn't connect on the blackjack.
Damn it all. Commander?
Gauntlet, on the other hand, wants to start working here or just drop more. Yeah, I think this should be another priority for us. Just getting the Valkyrie, and you, my friend, we want to stand back as
Just
well.
running.
We're all going to just scoot a bit back. That's a pity. That probably is mines.
Waiting on you, Commander.
But yeah, we want to throw you lot through the minefield. So we get the galleon back and try and pull their Balkan into our general direction. Hornet just has a Leonard M5. Swordsman just throws 5 mortars.
Barely.
Whatever. This isn't doing much for you. The hunter has entered the minefield. Balkan is closing in as we wanted. So we know we're going to get leg damage, but this is where the full engagement starts. Okay, that's bad. That's bad. I actually
Is that it?
wouldn't mind to get this beam of Inferno ammo you're just carrying there,
Reporting.
my friend.
Standing by.
Fire starter also
Understood.
starts moving around here. We see the new minefield they created, and quite frankly it also might be on our best interests, because this way, disengage this way, we go here, we got 27 in you. That'd be good if we started hitting the large pulse, but apparently we can't for the life of us. So, what are we going to do with you, Swordsman? Swordsman should be pretty much done at this rate right now. They've all pulled back, which is good for us. We try to send the galleon
Yes, Commander.
through the passage, but what I also want to do is just get that line of sight to you. Yeah, that was a lot of damage. But we've got vision on you. And hopefully we get initiative next round to get up of there. Yeah, that's it. You panic because you're just damaging yourself beyond your wildest dreams.
Got it, Commander.
And we love it. That actually might have been a bit too on the dangerous
What can I
side,
do for you?
but what can we do? Just move
Don't need to tell
back.
me twice.
Yep, we're open,
Affirmative.
but quite frankly,
Ooh. I may need some more time.
we'll just keep we'll keep here and let them. Yeah,
Ready for orders.
I think you've just opened both your legs. I could be wrong, but I
Moving out.
think I'm not. Okay, you've got some tandem going on.
Internal structure damage.
Yeah,
The bad kind.
you're pretty much done on your legs. Yeah, you are. We get the mines here, which is bad for us.
They will be done.
So, with the fire starter mostly gone, I'm dropping a last bunch of mines right here because I can.
This isn't going on my permanent record, is it?
Hornet gets a bit of damage in, and you haven't moved much, so
Affirmative.
we get vision on you, we close in, and we get you open.
I hear
Okay,
ya.
they keep getting damaged. Just stay put. I'm not too keen on keep damaging the tank.
Stand still while I'm attacking.
This also means this time it'll be the
Position confirmed.
9 mines. This time it'll be the fire starter who will have to
Reporting negative
just
damage.
get into the bases. Okay, this is bad, but we hopefully we could actually bail out with the galleon. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Oh, you just stay put at this stage. I don't want to move you. You're just in the middle of a very thick
On my way.
of a
Double
very
time.
thick minefield, so I don't have the inclination to
Failed to connect.
get out of the Vulcan keeps going through the minefield. I actually haven't seen much going in there for a while, so I get a bit of machine gun damage, but it's okay. Heavy Mace starts working on a favor.
I live to serve.
Gauntlet wants to throw a minefield around here as well, which also means the... Okay, you didn't hit. Which also means the fire starter will have to go to the alternative target zone and then get back up with jump jets probably. So, we move. Although this brings us sight of the swordsman, but we really want to get you out.
Punched right through his armor.
We're not raking much in the way of... you're just not moving, are you? You are now. Okay.
Waiting for orders.
Galleon just stays and keeps throwing them near. Should probably have ejected, come to think about it, but... Yeah. If we do have another turn, we're just bailing.
Standing by.
Yeah. So, you, my friend, we want to... Yeah. We got you 2 legs. The Whitworth right now isn't moving at all because we don't want to get more damage in. So I actually want the Vulcan
Firing on target.
to get the last batch of mines.
No joy. I'm out of long-range missiles.
Okay, just some small damage.
Just barely dinged my arm.
Yeah, Commander.
Fire starter can actually... Yeah, we should do this. We're into melee distance, so
Targeting for physical attack.
we start meleeing because melee has been reworked for this patch, and now we get a melee system
Commander?
which better reflects the rules of the tabletop, which means we can fire. You can't eject? Yeah, I want to. Okay, you can't, apparently. So, if we can't eject, we're just going to stay and shoot, because anything we do is just going to mean we get weapons. Fire starter, draw some fire.
Orders.
Vulcan keeps closing in. Well, actually, we move. We're going to just do it like this.
Roger that.
We get some friendly fire going. We destroy the right torso. He's injured. It also means...
On that hit.
Yeah, I know. I tried to pull out, but we couldn't, apparently. We're not able to just step out of the mech. And we get going on the Valkyrie. Okay, Hunter is open. Fire starter. Does he want to get up and get all the damage in the wall in? He frankly doesn't. So we just keep going here and do another kick, because that's just locust and we don't really want nothing from it. He's freaked out, he punched out, but we caught him anyway. Okay, apparently
You got my attention.
they're out of mines as well, which is good for us. We're going to wait with the Vulcan,
I'm ready.
and you will start also going the very wide way. Yeah, you keep throwing mines in here as if I could.
Yes, Commander.
Keep going on him. Yeah, I know. Okay, Vulcan now has the blackjack.
Talk to me.
Inside, we're also good for a melee kick.
Roger that. To hell with the weapon.
And that's good. His lot is evasive. Get him some damage. We hopefully can get back before we get much return fire. Tank destroys itself. Valkyrie gets in and forgets about shooting mines, which is also a very good thing for us.
Orders?
Okay, you... I thought I could get to work
On my way.
on a melee attack, but apparently I can't, so we'll just hit you and hit you. Hornet gets in, and quite frankly, with Vulcan now,
Yes, Commander.
I might want to... No, we don't have direct vision, which is what, but we could as well try to attack the ground around here to see if we get rid of mines,
Affirmative.
which we might this way. It's light PPC, but PPCs do clear the mines. Vulcan
My armor's still solid.
needs to pull out a bit, I think. So we're hiding from most of them, and we might actually want to... Yeah, that's good enough for me.
Confirmed.
So we try and go for the leg. We've hit you,
Punch right
but
through
it
his
was not
Aye,
enough.
aye.
What in this way?
On my way.
And yeah, we were able to clear the mines. We take one out. We hit you from the side. Hopefully we get the leg down. You're on the ground.
Critical hit.
Okay, you get up, but you won't be doing hopefully much this turn. Yeah, he goes for the fire starter, but he can't connect. And here we go. We want to kick here, because quite frankly we enjoy kicking the crap out of them, and this also means they get unstable. We open them in the legs, which is right now it's the best possible way for us to get
Important minimal damage.
salvage. So here we are.
Got my attention.
Another one, okay, and another kick, because you
Moving out.
are pretty much doing what we want here. He's unstable, which means the Whitworth will probably another one that destroys both its legs. And you can also get in 7 mines here, I know, but
Locking on.
hit one PPC, I think, or actually,
Oh, I like that shot.
I don't know if we hit some PPC. That's the MS flare or the whatever it was. Oh. So, yeah, we don't want to move. We're just going to... I've got you on front, so this might actually be the time to just pepper you and destroy you. Even if we get rid... Valkyrie is pretty much open on the legs as well, so that's our next kick objective. And yeah, why not? We get on the back, because quite frankly, I'm only interested in your Thunderdin, and we got it, apparently.
Battletech down.
Okay, so it's just the Hornet, and then we go to collect.
I await your command.
Can you hit him from here? You can, no way, no point in moving.
Yeah, Commander.
And Bushwhackers, sorry. Firestarter is going to keep on doing this.
No joy.
I think even if we lose the...
The heat is frying my internals. I'm generating a lot of heat, Commander.
Even if we lose the... Okay, we might just want to move Embrace. Well, we just shoot one at 27, not much risk of friendly fire going on. And next turn we just get in, and yeah, it's a problem, all these flames, but it's also a problem for him, so...
No luck.
Orders.
You keep going on him.
Follow my lead. That's a clean miss.
You hit something. We destroyed his hip,
That was a critical hit, lad. Ready for orders.
which means I wish I could see more clearly what he's doing, because I'm not too keen on friendly firing myself, but what can you do? We have some friendly fire on our backs. Yeah, you keep going on the gauntlet. I'm okay with you doing so. Okay,
I live to serve.
this actually brings me to just clearing a bit of the ground around myself, because I very much think we had mines in here.
Just like it.
Yeah, I know. You get shot on the back,
Receiving
but
you.
this also means he hasn't moved much. So
Heading
we
out.
try and not to get him. I don't think there was anything at all which I wanted from you, so you can just destroy.
Waiting for orders.
We'll go full to legs, because that's actually one way to get a bit more salvage,
Enemy
but
down.
other than that,
Orders?
okay, no use in getting through the minefield now. We don't know if we cleared it, so...
Affirmative.
And we exit combat. We just...
Going.
Whitwood stays put. You apparently see what's going up here, and you don't see mines, which is good.
Fall in behind me.
But you're seeing some now. The gauntlet actually doesn't need
Watch
to
my
move.
heat gauge slowly go down.
Okay, so we might want to get down and completely avoid mines. Yeah,
Aye, aye.
we're just...
The cooling mech is a happy mech.
It is. We get the Vulcan.
The secondary acid is in hand.
We
and
keep
ready for
quiet
retreat.
here. Okay, we're just getting close. What do we want to run? No, we don't.
Coordinates.
We want to see where the mines are actually before
Roger that. Digging in.
moving in. So that's it. Apparently there are no mines in the back.
Holding to bleed heat.
So no, we can't get in this way. Jumping also apparently doesn't help. So we'll get here to see if we can
Roger that. Digging in.
jump up, but we can't. So
Roger.
Watching my heat gauge.
Roger
okay,
that.
we keep moving.
Aye, best to let her cool down.
Jam jets are our best option to just trigger the least damage.
Affirmative.
And yeah, we exploded
Holding
one
event.
now, but
Firing
2
jump
mines is a low price to pay.
The asset has been secured and is ready for retreat.
To get as much salvage as possible. So, we had more thunder here, which means we gain thunder ammo for the Whitworth, if available. This will allow us to just get more mines going, get more salvage around. So Whitworth apparently, oh yeah, had received some tandem. Hopefully we don't see the galleon on the loot table. We got Hunter, Valkyrie. We don't see the galleon around, which means we got it back. Okay, I actually think it's the very same one we received, but we're going to take 2 pieces just because it's here. More AMS is a good thing, but we've got Endo, we got 240, which might be a good thing, but we got Ferro, heavy industrial ammo. First time I see you. No. Come on. So, this brings triple strength, my armor. It might actually, well, not to use one of our peaks, but yeah, it's very much. And I'm dropping the AMS because we found more mines, and these things early on are just too good to pass up. So we get 1 Blackjack Omnic part, 2 Hornet parts, 1 Hunter part, 1 Locust part, 3 Swordsman, even though we only needed 1, 1 Valkyrie part, 1 Vulcan part, we get 2 mediums, we get the Ender, we get 2 very low tonnage cores, which can go Jets. As you've seen, I'm not especially interested in, so reinforced, we had 1 already, so it can go. Normal structure can go as well. We got some ammo for the flamers, but we didn't get the flamers, the heavy flamers, and the thunder we picked. Let's see how many days we get for Reapers, but as you've already seen, mines this early on against light mechs are pretty much saving you tons of Reapers. So, and we've also seen, which I didn't know, that light PPCs do clear mines. So that's one thing to bear in mind as well for next missions. Had I known it, we probably wouldn't have lost the galleon. Well, wouldn't have had to repair it completely, wouldn't have lost it on the battlefield. But okay, 8 days going, full repairs, mostly on the Whitworth, I guess. Yeah, 4 days on the Whitworth, we bring it up. This also means probably in 5 days or so. We'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry. I just yeah, I want to get the mines loaded into the Whitworth so I don't forget it later. And we can go from there. We will call it a day and just forget. Just close until next time. So, ammo, thunder, we very much want to. We also got some structures we could use around here, but for the moment I don't think I'm too worried about it. If we just rely on the power of mines for the moment, and we take it from there. So we ended up on our repairs, so we start on the training module, because otherwise I'll forget it next time, and we call it a day here. Thank you very much for watching, and we meet next time.